What is this? Hey guys, Alex here with Couch Ninja Warriors, and I'm really excited to bring you another gun under $200 today. I've got the Revelation Model 225, which is a magazine-fed, bolt-action 30-30. Now typically this thing's just fixed with iron sights, but this one happens to have an offset scope. So you can still use your iron sights, or you could use the scope. I don't know. There's just something so odd about this. It's like just a conglomeration of random things that you wouldn't typically associate with a with like a brush gun. But I think it kind of makes a cool little combo. I don't know if the scope is actually sighted in or not, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna take a few shots at some steel targets I've got set down range. But let's get a close-up of the rifle real quick and just kind of go over a little bit of extra details on it. So you can't really load the Revelation from the top. You could do one round, but because the magazine, you need to load it with the rim inside the cutout, and there's not a whole lot of working space in here. There's not really a way to practically load more than one shell. Now you do like an emergency reload or whatever, throw one shell into the chamber and close it, or load it into the magazine and then just run the action like normal. But really it's meant to actually have the magazine dropped out and then load up the mag. But turns out it takes Savage 340 magazines, and the Savage 340 is basically the same gun. It's just a bolt action 30-30. It looks a little different, but yeah, similar concept. So I'm guessing Revelation just decided to take Savage's magazines that were already made, make a cheaper version of the Savage 340, and just let it use readily available magazines, which I can find these at Brownells, and I just looked and they're like $30. I had one at my shop because we have a Savage 340 for sale, and there was an extra magazine sitting separately for sale. So I went ahead and bought this, and it works in the Revelation. I've got some targets set up down range, loading up the magazine-fed 30-30 with an offset scope. All right, let's see how she goes. I'll put some eyes on real quick. All right, targets are at like 20 yards. Hopefully my steel targets hold up to 30-30 this close. Anyways. Alright, I'm going to start with just using the iron sights because I'm not sure that the scope's actually sighted in. So, there we go. That's funny, that hardly recoiled at all. I've got the sights set a little high for something so close range, so I'm going to lower the sights down a little. Got the first one, but I missed the last two. Set that for a little closer range, that'll probably help. But yeah, the gun's got some weight to it, not a whole lot, but it's kind of front heavy. But yeah, it doesn't recoil very bad at all. It's kind of fun. First 3 rounds, fed no problem. Let's load up some more and take some more shots at these targets downrange. So you load the magazines. There's a little cutout for the rim right there. You just load them like that. I think that's just to prevent you from putting the rims in wrong. Not uncommon for rimmed cartridges to have a magazine like that. They're just 3-round mags. Grab the other one here. I walk a lonely road. Yeah, they're just 3-round magazines, so not a whole lot of capacity, but this gun looks like it's intended to be built like for a brush gun, up close, woods gun. I mean, it's got a short barrel, it's 3-round magazine of 30-30, which is a really popular hunting cartridge. The iron sights with the offset scope. Somebody was using this as a deer rifle or some other small game, I'd imagine. You know, this rifle kind of reminds me of like some guns that are coming out today that kind of follow a similar concept. of a magazine-fed, short-barreled, iron-sighted brush gun, stuff like the Mossberg MVP and the Ruger Scout Gunsight Scout. It's kind of like an old school or an early version of those rifles. I mean, it's not those rifles. It doesn't really compare on the quality. I don't think it's a bad gun, but it's got a similar concept, kind of appealing to the same market, I think. But yeah, so I've also picked up this from our shop. It's a little stand, just a little monopod that I picked up for $5. It was still new in the box when I bought it, so $5 seems pretty reasonable to me. Good deal. I got the targets moved on to that big stump right there, just that way it's a little easier for me to see. And I'm going to take some shots off of this. I'm going to try to use the scope and see if that's actually sighted in at all. I'm going to kneel down right here, so you might not be able to see me. I might not be in frame, I don't know. Well, it hit the one I was aiming at.
Double kill.
Hit the second one I was aiming at, so... the scope seems to be on for at least like 20 yards, which, really, for $90, I wasn't hoping for much. I was just hoping it ran, and it is. Get my eyes on, because I forgot to slap them on. I don't know if you can see, but the safety is also an interesting spot where it goes up and down, and up means fire, so that's kind of odd. That's fogging up.
Killing spree.
Cool. The brass kind of ejects in an upward fashion, kind of neat. It's up and to the right, kind of arcs in a high U, kind of cool. Yeah, the scope's on, at least at 25 yards, which, like I said, I really wasn't asking for much. I wasn't really expecting much, so I got the other magazine loaded here. Load another 3 rounds in here. See if I can pick out the last few. Using the scope still.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Whew. That's hitting those targets with some authority. Those poor steel targets. Alright. So yeah, monopod's kind of cool. I mean, for $5, I think it's super lightweight. I've been carrying it in my jeans in the hammer holster. I mean, super lightweight. I've got a little spot to put it. Why not, right? Anyways, I'm going to set up the targets and finish off this box of 30-30. I've got 6 rounds left. I'll set up the targets one more time. All right, we got some more ammo loaded up. Let's take some more shots. That's fun. I've got another magazine loaded up here. See that super tactical, quick change magazine? That's cool, guys. Did I mention I really like this gun? It's cool. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's kind of following a similar trend today, like the Ruger Gunsight Scout or the Mossberg MVP. Those are just, I've always had a thing for those kind of guns, the magazine-fed, compact bolt-action rifle. I don't know what it is about it that I like. Kind of follows that Cooper Scout rifle concept. Now, this doesn't quite fit that kind of mold because it's only 3 round, not really a high capacity magazine. But it's similar. And for $90, it's close enough. So, I got the target set up. I'm going to finish out the last of this box of ammo. And then, yeah, we'll move on to better days. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you've watched the video this long, I'm sorry. Sorry for your suffering. But anyways, finish the last of this, and have a good one. Cool. Quick tactical reload. Yeah, not quite. All right. See ya.